let's start the installation of Windows Server 2019. So I'll be using VMware Player. If you want, you can use VirtualBox or any other hypervisor. But in my case, I'll be using VMware Player. So start by creating a new virtual machine. I'll specify the operating system later on. I'll say next. The guest operating system is Microsoft Windows, Windows Server 2019. And then I get to specify the name. I can leave it if I want. I can change to a different one. This is where it's going to be saved. Then next, the disk size can be 60 or can be 80, whatever you want. And the recommended here, it says it's 60 gigs, so you can leave it default. And then you have a summary of what is going to be configured. So I will cancel this because I already have mine here. And what I changed was the network adapter. So my VMs, they'll be running on this adapter. That's the only thing. Everything else is default. Okay, so let's play the virtual machine. I have to press the keyboard. And during the installation process, I might pause the video so you guys don't have to just look at empty. And this is going to be the fast procedure. So I'm just going to leave everything default. Install now. And depending on the version you're installing, you might have a couple of options. In my case, I'm going to choose standard evaluation with desktop. Okay, and that's for 64 bits architecture. And now I'm going to format the disk. So I accept this, no one reads, and custom. Okay, because I'm going to make an installation and just press next. So what it's going to do now is going to format the hard disk and it's going to install Windows on it, Windows Server. So this is going to take a while, so I'll just pause the video, and once it completes, we'll continue from there. Okay, now it's already finished installation and restarted, and now we have to type the password for administrator. And, it's done, and that's good. I'll delete. I'm trying to log in with the new password. Okay, first thing first, done. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. And it's assigned automatically an IP address. And this is one of the first things that you have to do right after the installation. We have to change the host name and assign static IP address. Otherwise, DNS is going to complain. So move to local server, computer name, and I'm going to change this to Bootec AD01. Yeah, Bootec AD01. Yep. So then it will reboot the server again. And let's just proceed. Starting. This won't take long, and then we have to change the IP address as well, and then we'll start configuring the other services. Okay, so far so good. Another thing that I'm going to do as well is to install what do you call it? The VMware Tools. You see that I have this maximized by screen. My host, my server doesn't fit the screen, so this is not required. That's not mandatory, but I just like to do it. So what is it? Yeah, it's here. So I have to change this to state IP address. And as you recall from my plan, my AD is going to be 10.64.74.204, and that's going to be 255.255. And my gateway is 10.65.74.254. Okay, and DNS I'll leave default, I'll leave just blank, and that's okay. Okay, so no, I don't need that. So this is done. I have I changed the host name. I assigned an IP address. Let me update this. I assigned a static IP address. So the next video we're going to start configuring the service, and that's going to be DNS and making these an active directory. Okay, so see you in the next one.